Greetings, writers. It is Tuesday, November the 15th, 2022. We are 1 week away from the Thanksgiving holiday, which is super appropriate because you know what? I am super thankful for you. I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart who wrote to me last week and sent me blurbs for my book proposal. Your generous, compassionate, honest, thoughtful words were a balm to my soul. And they're going to be really helpful for my book proposal. But you know what? Even more than that, they make me want to be a more courageous, more truthful writer. And you know what? There is no greater gift you could have given to me. So thank you so much for being here, for reading my words, and taking the time to write to me about it. This week, we are going to look at Sonia Huber's book, Voice First. So we're going to look at the chapter on voice in the body. And you know what? This chapter punched me right in the heart. What she has to say about voice is so incredibly truthful. I had to process my experience with it while I also give you some tips for how you can access voice in the body. So this is a slightly longer post. And I know some of you, you're just pressed for time. So I want to do a solid for you. I have highlighted the lines that if you just read those, you will get the gist of what I'm talking about. And if later on you want to read more, you can just come back to this post. But I wanted to make this super skimmable for those of you who are pressed for time because you know what? I know time is precious and I want to respect yours. The last thing I want to do is tell you about what's going to happen this coming Saturday, November the 19th. November the 19th is National Survivor of Suicide Loss Day. The Compassionate Friends is holding their fall gathering on that day. If you're not familiar with the Compassionate Friends, they're an organization that supports parents, grandparents, and siblings who have experienced complex losses. And as a part of this fall gathering, which is a small conference that they're running, I will be one of the presenters, and I'm going to present a presentation on surviving the first year of loss. This presentation is based on a letter that I have sent to many different survivors of suicide loss over the years to give them a ground underneath their feet and to help them see how they can survive the first year. So I give them a lot of concrete tips for what they can do and how they can care for themselves at a time of loss that can be incredibly painful and disorienting. So if you know someone who has a major loss in their life, and they don't have to have a suicide loss, it could be another form of loss that might need this, would you please pass it on to them so that they can get access to these resources and, more importantly, get access to a community of people who truly get what they are going through, who have been there, and who can offer them a sense of light that, yes, this is really incredibly difficult and there is more to your life. Your life won't be able to encompass this. It just takes time and the people around you to offer support. So if you know someone that could benefit from this, please let them know. And no matter what happens this week, I hope that you find ways to tap into the truth of your body so that you can write your best work or live your absolute best life, no matter what you're doing. If you're a writer or you're not, let this be an opportunity to be your best self. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being here, for all that you shared, and for the journey we get to walk on together. Shanti Namaste, friends.